Yeah, you already know what it is, man. It's your boy K.O. So Frosty, Flatbush the movie 2 on the way, God City TV, Gangs of the City, God City web series, God City podcast, God City everything. Back with some more entertainment news for y'all. This time we going to the Bronx, where the Bronx drill rapper Chii Wvttz was shot and killed last night. You get where I'm coming from? I basically got the info from early this morning, but I didn't want to rush to make the news like I always tell y'all, because you know the family has to get notified and they have to do all that stuff. So you don't want to be the one to just put it out there, so the family, like, you never know who from the family didn't get the news yet. Another thing is I tapped into my sources where I spoke to them, and basically, you know, they gave me the info, but you don't want to intrude too much when it's this fresh, because you know the family and the friends are still mourning, so you don't want to just be bothering people about so you can make a story and basically they're in mourning. You get where I'm coming from? Like I said, I want to send my condolences out to his family, friends. Again, they're getting younger and younger. I don't know what to say. By the time you're getting over one person getting shot, you have to deal with another person dying. And by the time you're dealing with that person dying, then you got another one dying. I don't want to solely place the blame on drill music, because the streets is crazy. You get where I'm coming from? It's a war going on outside, and no man is safe from, even the kids. Nobody is safe right now. There's a dark cloud over New York right now. That's all I could say. And I want to say this because nobody will say this. Well, before I say that, if you don't know who Chii Wvttz is, he basically had dropped the song Geeked Up. He's an associate to K Flock. You know what I'm saying? And if you look at it, look how it's going down. You know what I'm saying? K Flock gets locked up for allegedly a murder. And then you guys' friends getting locked up. C Blue got locked up. He went back to jail again, although he was released. And then now they have another friend that passes away. And for any of the young guys that's probably going to watch this and say, hey, how come you don't promote our music, but you're always doing these stories? Well, I do promote the music. I do that on Instagram. That's why I tell people to follow me on Instagram. So I do most of my promoting. Here I do the commentaries, vlogs, and the interviews. If they want to do an interview, they could always reach out to me, and I'll bring them down to the studio and we work something out. What I want to say is this. We have to start blaming people like BLM. And I'm saying Black Lives Matter, because where does Black Lives Matter? Because I want to understand this. If it was a cop that shot him, they'll be outside going crazy. But when it's like, it's just regular murders, they're not outside. You don't even hear a peep from them. Like, this is ridiculous. Like, you guys want to talk about Black Lives Matter, but you guys are never outside when the youth are getting killed. You get where I'm coming from? Like, seriously, like, you have to be real with these people, and sometimes we have to hold them accountable, because I know a lot of people donated to that cause, and they're not doing nothing for the black community at this point. And if nobody's gonna say it, I have to say it. You get where I'm coming from? We can't just solely just blame the young boys. We can't solely blame just the drill rap. There's a lot more to it. You know what I'm saying? It's a recipe for disaster that I said was coming. And to be honest with you, when they screamed out defund the police and all this other stuff, and whatever they were doing to probably switch the elections when Trump was in power, well, they basically kind of ruined the whole system, because now it's like there's no order at all. You get where I'm coming from? It's like it's just ridiculous. Like, think about it. How young do these guys have to die? Like, it's like I heard somebody say, hey man, 30 is like the new 50, because people are dying before they could even before at 18, before at 19, before 21. And that's a crazy situation to hear that. I remember when we used to say in my generation, 30 was the new 20. But now it's like 30 is like really the new 50, because if you can make it to 30, you basically made it to 50 at that point, because they're dying so young. It's ridiculous. And like I said, you have BLM that want to claim their Black Lives Matter, but they're not stepping in to ever like come through. We basically gave them so much money during quarantine, and where is that money going? Where did that money go? Where is the programs for these kids? Where is the anything for these kids to have a future in with this Black Lives Matter situation? So it's like, bro, like, it's not only the police, because the police don't kill us as much as we kill each other. So if Black life is gonna matter, then Black life has to matter all the way around, not when the police is around and the TV news is covering it and all that other stuff, and everybody want to act like they coming out for something. Like, obviously these guys are a sham. You know what I'm saying? So if anything, we have to really hold these people accountable too, because they claim to be a movement for the black community, but really and truly, what are they really doing? They're doing everything. If you really pay attention, they're only doing things that's for like if they could get their a recognition, if they could be on TV, if they could get an interview or with something bigger than they want. That's all they doing. It's like everybody's just looking for fame, no matter what age, and everybody's looking for clout, if you want to be honest, because you have the basically one of the black leaders from the Black Lives Matter is from the Bronx, and a lot of these things be going down in the Bronx, and I don't see him stepping up. You get where I'm coming from? They have other ones too. Like I was literally just talking to my son in my DM. I'm like, bro, to be honest with you, I wanted to do an interview with you, but if you don't want to do the interview, that's fine. But what are we gonna do about these kids that keep getting killed out there in the Bronx? You get where I'm coming from? Because it's ridiculous. We have to do something. We cannot just do things that's just gonna get us views and likes and stuff like that, because if we're gonna say the future matters, then we gotta hold these kids down as well. It's getting ridiculous. I'm coming from, like, people are losing their sons, their nephews, their cousins, their everything right now, and it's like nobody's saying nothing. And not for nothing, even though I say sometimes the other bloggers are like really setting a bad example, but the only people really speaking up for these kids are the bloggers, if you really want to be honest. Like, not for nothing, Hassan Campbell, sometimes he confuses me when he's like, I'm outside and I got it on me, and then next thing you know, he's saying stop the violence, we gotta save these kids. But at the end of the day, who else is gonna say it? It's gotta be, it's only us speaking on this. Nobody else is speaking on this. So to be honest with you, I don't even want to be getting at nobody else that's doing whatever they got to do, because as long as they're speaking and bringing light to it, then I have to just take it. It doesn't even matter at this time, because nobody else is coming. Nobody else is coming to help. You get where I'm coming from? Like, I mean, it's a sad situation. Like, come on, how young do these kids have to keep dying before somebody says, you know what, we got to make sure that these kids are good, these kids are safe, and we're going to do something so they don't have to go through this all the time. If we're going to keep blaming drill music, it's like saying, okay, if they stop doing drill music, is the crime really going to stop? No, it's not. Like, you have to be honest. There's a lot that took account to that. There's a lot that set up this recipe here for it to be a disaster. Like I said, we screamed defund the police. All the police say they didn't slow down, but you felt the slowdown. You get where I'm coming from? And I could even understand them at one point, because it's like they're out here trying to do what they have to do to try to save lives, period. They don't care what it is. You know what I'm saying? If somebody's shooting and somebody's chasing somebody down the block and the cops are there, you have to admit they're going to get involved and try to stop it. You get what I'm coming? It's not just about just blaming. We have to also look at the people that claim that they're here for this, but they're not doing anything. So I can understand if the cops are going to look at these movements like a joke, because where are you guys at now? Like, where is Black Lives Matter at now? Like, this, I don't understand. And everybody was saying, oh, it was Trump's America. Well, Joe Biden's America seems to be straight crazy. You get where I'm coming from? It's a free-for-all. Los Angeles is a free-for-all. Chicago's a free-for-all. Everywhere is a free-for-all. Who are we going to hold accountable? Like, at the end of the day, we just keep blaming on the new generation. Everybody is really messing up. Like, we all have to take blame. I take blame. You get where I'm coming from? I have to even take blame, because I used to be a part of this madness when I was younger. And now these kids are living it through, like, they're living what we used to do. And it's, things always get worse. So it's like, I don't even know what to say at this point, man. I just want to be able to do something to help stop this situation. At this point, we got to get together. If any of the other bloggers want to get together, we have to get together and see what we really could do for this, because it's just getting too ridiculous. Like I said, I want to send out condolences again to his friends, family, and his fans, man. I know it's a sad situation. These things usually lead to retaliation, and these are just the things that's just it's not going to stop. So it's like I'm challenging BLM to step up. Step up. You talk about Black Lives Matter, step up, or just take that Black Lives Matter out of your name. Come up with another name. Come up with a name like when cops shoot a black man movement, because that's the only time it seems like you guys are ready to move. You know what I'm saying? Or we need the news, so we need the news and the publicity movement, because that seems like the only time these guys are ready to do something. Anyway, man, y'all already know. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about that. I want to say my condolences, because it's crazy. The kids are getting younger. Send my condolences out to his friends and family. hold your head right now, man. Hopefully I could just stop. Don't try to pick up a gun and go back and retaliate. Just try to relax. Just try to chill. If you notice, Joe Biden came the other day. The most he said was, I'm going to put $200 million towards crime prevention. But what that really means is they're going to put $200 million towards locking more of us up. You get where I'm coming from? So it's supposed to be on the movement's hands to give these kids an alternative so they don't have to be here shooting and doing all this other stuff. So, like I said, man, follow me on at KAYOSOFROSTY. Let me know how you feel about it. Holla at your boy, man.